celebrate what they've done over the last number of years. Some of you all look out and I'm like, I've seen y'all for so many years and this is your last round, which is kind of really sad actually. But we've been fortunate to have you guys and have your kids this year. They are just a blessing and we appreciate you sharing them with us. Little housekeeping. We always have housekeeping around here. First of all, don't worry about taking a bunch of pictures tonight. Miss Julie, who is a photographer, she also works here, and she has agreed to take pictures tonight, and you will all receive a CD with all the pictures on it, so you don't have to worry about anything. Those wonderful little pictures you have of your babies will be on there, so just sit back and relax. We especially encourage that. There's a glow in the dark portion of our performance. And last year was the first year we did it, and we noticed during that portion there was lots of flashes and stuff. So if y'all could, don't take any flash photography during that time especially. We'll also give you the rights. Miss Julie will write up a little note saying it's okay for you guys to print them, so you can take that for whatever you want. The other thing is, we will have your kids go back to the classroom for their safety. One reason, and then the second reason is we have gifts for them that we'd like to give them after the program. And so you will pick them up back there. Third thing, this year we decided to have some cookies done, and in the back part of the auditorium, there's some cookies, and Christy Etters, right there, she made those. And they are adorable. So make sure and pick up one as you go out. There's enough for everybody to get one, and they're huge. So make sure you get them. And she also has her information in the back. And give her a little plug because she's my sister-in-law. Give her a little plug. She does a really great job, cookies, cakes, whatever. So pick one of those up and get her information. Is that it, Miss Melissa? All right. Y'all just sit back and enjoy.
Dear Lord, please bless these graduates as they go into the next season of life and embark on a journey of changes. Gently guide them, lead them, show them your way to success and happiness through service to others as they maximize their own potential. Fill them with joy when they reach their goals and strengthen them as they deal with life's obstacles. Most of all, give them caring hearts to look for ways to help the people they meet on their life's journey. Amen.
Moms, you were given a rose when you came in. I worked with your flower and helped it grow. I'm returning it now, but I want you to know this flower is precious, as dear as can be. Love it, take care of it, and you will see a bright new bloom with every day. It grew and blossomed in such a wonderful way. In September, just a bud. January, a bloom. Now a lovely blossom I'm returning in June. Remember this flower as dear as can be, though rightfully yours, a part will always belong to me.
Thumbs up. together. Bottoms up. Tongue out. Turn around and sit down. Everybody sit down. Yeah. Come on, move and freeze. Come on, move and freeze. Come on, move and freeze. Put your right hand on your left knee, your left hand on your right. Your knees move in and out, your hands stay tight. Now keep on with your moving, but switch hands on your knees. Keep on moving in and out till we say freeze. Come on, move and 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 freeze. Put one hand across your shoulder, one hand across your back. Now jump in place. Do you like it like that? Yeah! Now switch hands across your shoulder and switch hands across your back. Now just be nimble, just be quick, just like Jack. Come on, jump and freeze. 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 Everybody shake your body from your head down to your feet. And don't stop shaking until we stop the beat. Shake it to the east and shake it to the west. Shake it, shake it, shake it with my friends who are the best. Come on, shake and freeze. 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 Put your right hand on your head, your left on someone's knee. Now turn once in a circle and buzz like a bee. Now turn the other way, don't let go or lose your spot. Keep turn left, keep turn right until the music stops. Come on, turn and freeze. 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 All right, you can move now.
And now for the presentations of their diplomas. First we have Emma Breeze.
Emma's favorite thing about Miss Angie and Miss Rachel is the big hugs they give her. Her favorite thing about preschool is being able to play in the art center. Emma wants to be a mermaid when she grows up. Next, we have Annalise Cormier. Annalise said the funniest thing about preschool is when Mason tells her funny jokes. When asked how long she thought nap time was, she said 15 minutes. Annalise wants to be a mermaid when she grows up as well. Elena Cuff. Elena's favorite center at preschool is the art center. When asked what the best part of kindergarten will be, she said, I get to learn. Elena wants to be a zookeeper when she grows up. Aiden Dillon. Aiden's favorite thing about Miss Angie is when she gives him hugs. His favorite thing about preschool is playtime. When Aiden grows up, he wants to be a bookmaker. He wants to make a Lego book. Alexandra Edders. Alex likes it when Miss Angie likes her earrings and when Miss Rachel writes on her finger. The funniest thing about preschool is when Allie makes silly faces. Alexandra wants to be a model when she grows up. Noah Files. Noah said the best thing about going to kindergarten is he won't have to go to sleep. When asked how long he thought nap time was, he said a long time. Noah wants to be a fireman when he grows up. Allie Fulmer. Allie's favorite thing about preschool is getting treasures. When asked how long she thought nap time was, she said 15 hours. When Allie grows up, she wants to be a vet. Ren Gordy. Ren says the funniest thing that happens at preschool is when Sadie laughs at her. When asked how long she thought nap time was, she said, I'll go with 4 hours. Ren wants to be a pet groomer when she grows up. Isabella Goss. Isabella's favorite thing about Miss Angie and Miss Rachel is when they draw with her. The funniest thing about preschool is when her friends make funny faces. Isabella wants to be a mermaid when she grows up. Henry Gullick. Henry's favorite thing about Miss Angie and Miss Rachel is when they give him hugs. The funniest thing about preschool is when Aiden B tells him funny jokes. Henry wants to be a race car driver when he grows up. Olivia Hart. Olivia's favorite thing about preschool is going outside. The funniest thing about preschool is when her friends make funny faces. Olivia wants to be a teacher like Miss Rachel when she grows up. Marlasia Hensley. Marlasia's favorite thing about Miss Angie and Miss Rachel is getting to go with them when they need to get something from the office. Her favorite center is the block center, and Marlasia wants to take care of puppies when she grows up. Anya Kennedy. Anya's favorite thing about preschool is lunchtime. Anya's favorite thing about Miss Angie and Miss Rachel is they taught her about turtles. Anya wants to be a pet doctor when she grows up. Harris Kostecki. Harris's favorite thing about Miss Angie and Miss Rachel is when they play with him. When asked what he thought the best part of kindergarten would be, he said, pickup time. be a golfer when he grows up. Chance Lambert. When Chance was asked what he thought the best part of kindergarten would be, he said, "My not favorite is I have to take naps. My good thing is my friends will be there." Chance likes the Science Center and wants to be a dinosaur when he grows up. Daniel McCassell. Daniel's favorite thing about Miss Angie and Miss Rachel is when they help him. Daniel thinks the funniest thing about preschool is getting treasures. Daniel wants to be a race car driver when he grows up. Sadie Phillips. Sadie's favorite thing about Miss Angie and Miss Rachel is that they are nice. Sadie is looking forward to getting to play with her sister when she goes to kindergarten. Sadie wants to be a pet groomer when she grows up. Bo Reinerson. Bo said the funniest thing that happened in preschool is when Miss Rachel slipped and fell. When asked what he thought the best part of kindergarten would be, he said, "I have no idea." Bo wants to be a ninja when he grows up. Zach Robbins. Zach's favorite thing about preschool is playtime and lunchtime. When asked how long he thought nap time was, he said 8 minutes. Zach wants to be a police car driver when he grows up. Shay Schaefer. Shay says the funniest thing about preschool is when Miss Rachel makes funny things. When asked how long she thought nap time was, she said 10 minutes. Shay wants to be a horse trainer when she grows up. Zaid Tell. Zaid says his favorite thing about Miss Angie is when she gives him hugs. And his favorite thing about Miss Rachel is that she is pretty. Zaid says the funniest thing about preschool is when the teachers tell him funny jokes. Zaid wants to be a vet when he grows up. Joshua Washington. Joshua's favorite thing about preschool is keeping the classroom safe. When asked how long he thought nap time was, he said 30 days. Joshua wants to be a race car driver when he grows up. And next we have Bryce Richardson. We have Miss Donna and Miss Lauren coming up to present his diploma because they have taught him all year. Bryce said the funniest thing that happened in preschool this year was when one time a different teacher made Miss Donna fall down with a vacuum. Bryce's favorite center to play in is the Lego Center, and Bryce wants to be an artist when he grows up. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to present to you the graduating class of 2012.
From here to there, same hands and feet to show we care. Get down and dirty, skip, count by 2 to 30. We move with fun. Go, get down! 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28. Just breathe. We did it. So Just breathe. We did it. So give a tiny soft cheer. Yeah. A teensy weensy soft cheer. Yeah. And now let's do a silent cheer. Get down and dirty, jump, count by 2 to 30. We move for fun. Go get down. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. Just breathe. We did it. So give a tiny soft cheer. A teensy weensy soft cheer. It's now let's do a silent cheer.
Hey, okay, wasn't that awesome? Now, we have something really special for your wonderful teachers that have taught you all year. So we want to get these little gifts and hand them to our wonderful, wonderful teachers. We're going to give them some flowers, because what girl out there doesn't like flowers? I mean, really. Thank y'all so much. And we're also going to give you a little scrapbook here of all your kids. So, thank y'all so much for your hard work. We're going to let our little sweet pea stand up. And y'all can go, you're sweet pea. Go back this way, back to your room. Y'all make sure and get your diplomas, little sweet peas. Get your diplomas. There you go. Say bye, parents. And if you'll give them just a second, let then we can go pick them up. If we can close with just a little word of prayer and thank the Lord, because He is awesome and He's in charge of everything that we've done here. So let's just pray for just a minute. Dear God, I just come before you, Lord, and I just thank you for just the opportunity that you give us to impact these children daily. And God, I thank you for these parents and their willingness to send their children here. And Father, I thank you for these kids that just love to hear about you. They love to pray to you, and they love to pray for others, God. That is just a miracle, and I just thank you that we get to see it every day. And I thank you for this milestone that they have, today. And God, I just ask you to be with them as they go into the big school, that you will just take care of them and protect them and remind them of your love every minute that they're there. And God, just be with these parents as they start this new journey. Just bless them, help them to keep their tears in, and a happy face for their kids. God, just thank you again for this day. Thank you again for this place. Thank you for the privilege to work here. And it's in your Son's name I pray. Amen. All right. Y'all will go back there. You can get your little sweet peas. Don't forget your cookies. Thank you for coming.